The perfect age gap between couples explained. People may not like to hear this, but the truth is, age matters in relationships a lot. Not just for biology, but for balance, leadership, maturity, and long-term peace. While society is pushing the idea that age is just a number, those who have real-world experience know better. The ideal age gap in a relationship isn't random. It's calculated around psychology, emotional balance, sexual chemistry, and practical life goals. The perfect age gap between a man and a woman is 5 to 10 years, with the man being older. Anything less, and they often grow apart. Anything more, and they usually face generational gaps in thinking, communication, and future expectations. That 5 to 10 year gap gives enough distance for maturity, but not so much that it feels like a father-daughter situation. Let's be blunt. Women generally mature faster than men. A 25-year-old woman is not mentally on the same level as a 25-year-old man. She's likely thinking about stability, family, and structure. Meanwhile, most men in their mid-20s are still figuring out how to handle pressure, responsibility, or lead a home. When the man is older, say 30 and above, he's more likely to have the stability, patience, and vision that match her needs. That's why women feel more protected, more relaxed, and more emotionally aligned with slightly older men. Now flip it. If the woman is older than the man by 5+ years, there's usually imbalance. She becomes more of a coach, a mentor, or worse, a second mother. At first it might look like love, but over time she resents having to teach, correct, and guide constantly. And the man feels emasculated, like he's never enough or always lagging behind. That dynamic rarely survives the storms of life. Passion fades, and what's left is tension. Too close an age also creates unnecessary conflict. Couples who are only 1 or 2 years apart tend to compete more than they cooperate. There's often a battle of ego, who's doing better, who's in charge, who should lead. That's because neither one feels truly senior, so decisions turn into power struggles instead of teamwork. And when problems arise, they argue like siblings, not partners. Age gaps also affect how people view commitment. A 28-year-old woman may want to settle down quickly, while her 26-year-old boyfriend still wants to enjoy freedom. That small gap creates friction, because while they may love each other, they're running on 2 different emotional timelines. With a 7-year gap, the man has often lived his wild phase and is now ready to build. That aligns perfectly with a woman just hitting her prime. Sexually, the 5 to 10 year gap helps too. Women peak earlier than men. Their drive is usually stronger in their late 20s and early 30s, while men peak a bit later. That overlap creates better compatibility. But when a woman is much older or much younger, their sexual rhythms often clash over time. Chemistry is deeper when they're both in the same mental and emotional zone, not just physically attracted. And based on logic, psychology, and thousands of real-life patterns, the sweet spot is 5 to 10 years with the man older. It's not about control, it's about stability. A slightly older man is more likely to be calm, focused, and experienced. A younger woman brings youthful energy, optimism, and support. Together, they complement each other. That balance is what builds long-term love, not just looks or feelings. My final advice is this: forget what social media tells you. The perfect age gap is not about what looks cute on Instagram. It's about emotional alignment, maturity, and timing. That's why 5 to 10 years with the man older is the safest bet for most serious relationships. Kindly follow us for more amazing contents like this, and don't forget to like, comment, and share.